Hi there, my darling Aries. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of May the 26th, 2025. So, my darling Aries, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy from using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Aries, what messages does Aries need to know for the week of the 26th of May 2025? I just can't believe we're so close to the middle of the year. I mean, this is just crazy. This year has flown. Well, it has for me. Tell me in the comments, has it flown for you? Because it sure has for me. All right, let's see what we have as an overarching energy for you. Awareness. Oh, I love this. This card reminds me of the High Priestess. It's that card of being in touch with your, with your head chakra, with your, being having that awareness of the universe, being in tune with the universe, with your guides, with your inner knowing, my darling Aries. It's kind of like being in touch with your inner ding, as Louise Hay used to say. So yeah, love this. So if the High Priestess comes out, it will be the universe saying I meant what I said. But let's consult the tarot, my darling Aries, and see what messages we have coming in for you for this week of May the 26th. What does Aries need to know? The Fool, new beginnings. Oh, Ace of Cups, love it. Oh, and I got two. Two wanted to come, so I will take those two. Oh, we got the Star, amazing, and the Three of Swords. I mean, these two cards just go in hand because the Three of Swords is all about, healing your heart, and the Star is all about hope, faith, and renewal. So I love to see these two come out together, but wow, what a beautiful reading for you, my darling Aries. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the beautiful Fool card. So the Fool card in the tarot is, you can see, it's a 0. It is the start of the Fool's journey. It is a card of taking a leap of faith towards a brand new beginning, my darling Aries. So, this is coming up for you, I feel, because there is, there's something that's prompting you to take a leap of faith, my darling Aries. Something that's prompting you to take a chance and take a risk to go in a completely different direction here, my darling Aries. That's what I feel for you off this Fool card. And you can see here the little dog on the Fool card, and to me that represents loyalty. So there may be someone supporting you, and there might be someone also coming in to guide you. But what I feel with the awareness card here is that I just feel this is your higher self that is showing up here for you. So I would be encouraging you at this time and for this week, my darling Aries, to trust any kind of, inspiration that you have, any kind of inner knowing that you have, my darling Aries. There's then you've got the beautiful Ace of Cups, and this is another card of a new beginning. This is it's not a passionate new beginning, but it's your cup of joy. It is a joyful something coming to you that you've been wanting, like something that will come to you that you're going to love, my darling Aries. It's a gift from the heart, my darling Aries. So, and it's that card too of your cuppeth running over. You can see here that there's, it's overflowing. This cup is overflowing, and it is your cup overflowing with joy. And I'm drawn here to the white dove as well, which I just feel is going to bring you some inner peace, my darling Aries. So if you've been sort of going through a tough time where you just feel, I just want some peace, then I feel this could be the answer to your prayers here, my darling Aries. And what's also beautiful with the Ace of Cups is that, you know, you could just, it's like I said, it's overflowing. It's your cup of joy. She could easily just pour her hand back into that water and replenish this cup. So yeah, it is that card of overflowing happiness and joy, my darling Aries. So, you know, this reading is a beautiful reading for you, my darling Aries. And then we have the beautiful star card. So the star card in the tarot, as I said at the beginning, is all about hope, faith, and renewal. It is that card of, it's also Aquarius energy. So if you do have Aquarius in your chart, I would recommend that you go and watch the Aquarius reading as well, because you just never know. There could be another, might give you a bit more clarity, my darling Aries. So the star card, as I said, it's hope, faith, and renewal, but it's also about following your North Star, following your passion, following what makes you happy, what brings you joy, the Ace of Cups. And with the Fool card here as well, you know, you're being encouraged to, I feel, take that leap of faith towards your North Star, my darling Aries. If you've been, you know, feeling, you know, hesitant to do that, and this may have something to do with the Three of Swords here as well, because it came out with the star, that it may have been that you were hurt in the past, but now I feel that you're being encouraged to heal that, to pull those swords out of your heart and move towards your beautiful North Star. This can also be a card of standing out and becoming a star, my darling Aries. So, you know, there's a few different scenarios here, and look, they're going to be different for everyone. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. You know, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But, you know, if this can at least give you some insight into the potential energy around you this week, then that's all we can ask for, isn't it, my darling Aries? And then then you have the Three of Swords. So as I said, the Three of Swords is all about healing from a heartbreak, healing from something that hurt you. You know, you can see here, and it's in the traditional tarot, the swords are in the heart, but it's all about pulling those swords out of your own heart, my darling Aries. So you can see here, this is the depiction that's, you know, on this, and I actually love this deck for this depiction of the Three of Swords, because she's pulled those swords out of her heart. She's got one in her hand, one in her mouth, and she's just throwing one up in the air. She's not having any more of it. She's had enough heartbreak. It's time to heal, my darling Aries. And I feel that's what you need to do this week. Enough's enough. It is, you know, do not wallow in this energy, my darling Aries. Take those swords out of your own heart and start to heal, because what's coming in for you, the potential of what could be coming in for you this week, is mind-blowing from what I can, you know, what I'm looking at here. So if I'm going to put the whole reading together, I just feel we're probably going to work backwards here, but I feel that this is your starting point here. It is important for you, my darling Aries, to pull those swords out of your own heart in order to allow yourself to heal. And what I feel that there is, you know, there is the potential here for you to take a risk, and I feel that it's going to be, but make sure it's a calculated risk, my darling Aries. I am not condoning risking life, limb, money, things like that. No, what I am suggesting here is it will be a calculated risk towards a new beginning here with the Ace of Cups. I feel that whatever this, you know, taking whatever this leap of faith is here will bring you your cup of joy, my darling Aries. That's what I feel. And I also feel that it will cause you to stand out and become a star. I feel that you need to take the leap of faith towards your North Star. Because I'm drawn to, you know, the stars here, the stars here. You know, that's, I read intuitively, and I also read visually as well. So and if I see something repeating, then I'm going to, bring it. Whatever pops into my head is brought to my attention is what is the way I'm going to read it. So yeah, beautiful reading for you this week, my darling Aries. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love to know if this resonates with you, and just pop an emoji even in the comments. I am very active and interactive in the comments, so I will always answer. And yeah, I'd love to know. Let me know if this is something that is resonating with you. And please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aries. Yeah, you can't make this up. Big happy changes. That, I feel, is what the Fool and the Ace of Cups represents for you here. Compromise. Yeah, they may need to be a compromise here. And look, it's going to be different for everyone. The scales of balance show up for a reason. You can't make this up, my darling Aries. Abundance, as I said, this is something coming in for you that is going to create what your sense of abundance is. It doesn't have to be money. It could be fame and fortune. It could be whatever that means to you, my darling Aries. Or within the next few weeks, they say. I love that. You'll choose a new direction. Exactly. And that's what this Fool is. The Fool is choosing a new direction to take that leap of faith in, my darling Aries. So yeah, amazing reading for you. This is the universe saying, I meant what I said, definitely. So yeah, big energies, beautiful energies coming in for you this week, my darling Aries. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I do feel that there is something, especially with this Three of Swords, that we may need to get some more clarity on. So I'd love to be able to connect with you further and, dig a bit deeper into this and see where this is going. But amazing energies on the way for you this week, my darling Aries. Don't click away just yet. I would love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book, Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.